All right, welcome back, fail-safe investors. Welcome back, fail-safe family. Welcome to fail-safe wealth. If this is your first time to my channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and engage with the channel. You know, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. It's all the same over here. You know, if you don't like it, it is what it is. But this is another edition of Battle of the Brands, and then this is the finale of this series of Battle of the Brands. And if you haven't been keeping up with my channel, I did a stock analysis of Johnson & Johnson, and then I did a stock analysis of Pfizer, two pharmaceutical companies. Pretty solid companies, really great companies. You know, go back and watch those videos to see what I thought about those companies individually. But in today's video, we're not gonna waste any time. We're gonna jump right into it. And we're gonna pretty much put these companies head to head, and we're gonna ask ourselves three questions: growth, sustainability, and value. So which company comes out on top across all of these? Now, sometimes in rare cases, you have one company that just blows out of the water and wins all three, but it always depends on what company you're putting it up against. And comparing companies is a helpful tool when you want to analyze a company, because you want to see what the competitors are doing. So let's get into it. Let's go. Start this video off by saying this is all just my opinion. This is my take and what I feel about these companies and how I feel about these companies. Do not take it personal. If you like Johnson & Johnson, or if you like Pfizer more than Johnson & Johnson, it's your world, it's your money. You can invest in whatever you want to invest in. I'm not trying to persuade you to invest in either one. I'm just giving you my opinion. So we're going to start this off how we usually do with growth. So which one of these companies have more growth potential? Now, like I mentioned in each of these videos, or should I say the stock analysis that I did of both of these videos, I said that both of these companies are pretty much evenly matched. Like literally evenly matched. Like the market cap, they're both over 200 billion, which makes them mega caps. Share price aside, like both of these are evenly matched. Now, Pfizer does have slight of an edge on like the metrics, and that could translate into more growth in the stock price. But when I usually say growth potential, I'm usually talking about the company and not the stock price. But the company does translate into the stock price. So we can say that for this video, I'm gonna give it to Pfizer in my opinion, just based off of the stock price. And they're also pretty much looking into a corona vaccine. I know I said it, corona, excuse me. But yeah, they're looking into a corona vaccine, and either one of these companies can come up with a vaccine at any moment. And like I mentioned in the Pfizer video, that multiple companies will offer vaccines, multiple companies will be making vaccines. It's not gonna be one company that has a vaccine and then the world just has access to it. No, a lot of companies will be producing vaccines. So I'm gonna give Pfizer the slight edge because it just has more growth potential. Not saying that it's a better company, just have more growth potential. Now, moving on, we get to sustainability. It's a little bit more complicated because both of these companies are over 100 years old. They're both old companies, so they're stable pretty much. They are sustainable, probably as sustainable as any company can be, pretty much. I'm gonna be honest. Now, like I said, just because these are old companies doesn't mean that these are great companies, because look at General Electric. I mean, that's an old company and it's not doing so well. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer. So when it comes to sustainability, like I always say, this is my opinion. You do not have to agree with me, but I'm gonna give it to Johnson & Johnson just because of how the company is structured. So Johnson & Johnson has more products, more brands, like more departments. They can pretty much get out of pretty much like the medicine field and still make a pretty decent revenue. Now, yes, Pfizer, if you didn't watch the video, Pfizer is more profitable, but sustainability has to go to Johnson & Johnson. I mean, they have way more products and way more brands. I mean, it's really not even up for debate at this point. So let's finish this out with value. And if you don't know what my definition of value when it comes to a stock is, let me tell you. So value is, what price are you buying this stock at? So is it overvalued, fairly valued, or undervalued? What is the value of each one of these companies? And generally, I say you want to buy a company undervalued. Like you definitely want a company that's undervalued, because that means it's more than likely going to go up and reach its potential of being fairly valued and overvalued. So when it comes to value, if you didn't watch the videos, I definitely suggest you go back and watch both of the videos that I did individually on Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer. I'll leave links to them at the end of this video. You can go watch it in the links down below. But this one really isn't even like up for debate at all either. I'm gonna give this one to Pfizer. Like, Pfizer selling for around like $36 a share. The price to earnings ratio is about 14 if I can remember correctly. Yeah, they got about like $2.52 per share, but they have more net income. Or should I say they make more, or they take more home. They have more profits than Johnson & Johnson. To make it like sound real simple, they have bigger net income. So yes, Pfizer had like $16 billion in net income, and Johnson & Johnson had about like 15. And Johnson & Johnson makes about $80 billion in revenue, and Pfizer makes about 49 or $50 billion in revenue. So for this company to retain more profits than a company that's making almost double in revenue, yeah, value gotta go to Pfizer. Pfizer definitely wins on the value. Now, I definitely want you guys' opinion on this video. Does it work for you? Does it not work for you? Tell me some things that I need to tweak, because I'm gonna end this season of Battle of the Brands. We're gonna come back with a season 2, and I'm gonna change some things around. So I just gotta figure out what template I'm gonna use for season 2, try to make it more interesting. Like I mentioned before, there are more videos coming to this channel, like about real estate, basic finance advice, things like that. I'm gonna try to give you basic stock knowledge, BSK, a lot of things. I'm just working on some things. I'm working it out in here first before I put it on here. So I really do appreciate you. Really do love you. Got love for my fail-safe family. We're in this together. We're going through this together. We're growing our portfolios together. And I want to say this now in this video. I haven't said this before, but if my brokerage account passes $100,000, then I'll post it on YouTube. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna call it right now. 100,000, that's easy, right? But till next time, let's get it, let's do it.